Good evening, fellow Tcash merchants, and welcome to our Tcash app online training session today. My name is Amos, and I'll be a trainer under the session Manage Multiple Outlets, Employees, and Salaries. So, this is where we are going to learn how you as a merchant, yani wewe kama mwenye biashara, unaweza manage multiple outlets aje, unaweza manage employees wako aje. At the same time, we are going to also learn how we can also be able to, of course, pay our employees salaries using the Tcash Soko app. Thank you and welcome to our session today. Let us journey together and unpack the great advantages of the Tcash Soko app. So, in the course of the week, we have had multiple sessions under the Tcash Soko program. And of course, these sessions are already posted on YouTube. Kama huja watch, you can get to watch them on YouTube. You just need to go to YouTube and then get to search the Tcash Soko. And of course, you'll be able to see the sessions that we have done there. Now, of course, I know zitakuwa of benefit because you'll stand a chance to unpack together with us the great advantages that we have been unpacking of the Tcash Soko app. So let us learn how we can get to manage multiple outlets. By the way, I want to just let you know that this app allows you to own more than one outlet. The app didn't come to change the way we are doing business. No, app ilikuja kutusaidia of course, kuenhance njia yenye tunafanya biashara. And of course, most of us and some of us tuko na more than one outlet. So unapata mtu ako na shop maybe in one location, another shop in another location, selling similar products. Ama you have two shops in the same location that are dealing with products that are different. So you can manage all these from just the comfort of your phone. You can manage your shops from the comfort of your phone. How do you do that? We're going to start with how you can get to add another shop. So, of course, I'm sharing my screen with you. On my screen, I'm on a certain shop called the Aura Barber and Salon. So, this is a shop yenye na own. The Aura Barber and Salon is a shop that I own. So, I want us to learn how can I add another new shop. So, to add a new shop, utaenda pale juu kabisa on your left hand side, there is an icon that has the business logo. Remember, one of the advantages of Tcash is that it helps you create a professional business logo. So of course, ukienda kwa hiyo app, kwa hiyo point on the app yenye iko na professional business logo, this screen is going to come up. Hii screen inajionyesha sahi iko na the professional business logo, the name of the business, the options to switch kwenda personal profile na pia kwenda other business profile, but that is not what I want. Nikikuja hapo chini, there is the part of business info, employees, salaries, and other business. So I want us to learn how we can add another outlet. So I'll go to add a business. So to add another outlet, unakuja to that option of adding a business because an outlet is a business. What we mean by a business, ni kama tu you're starting another shop. So inaweza kuwa you have one shop, maybe you deal with two things. I've seen this especially with many people who have barber and salons. Mtu ana kinyozi and then at the same time hapo kwa kinyozi anauza a section ya beauty products. So you can start the two as different entities so that they are easy to manage and you can easily monitor how each and every section of your business is doing. So for me to add, nitaenda hapo kwa the blue option at the bottom right hand side, niguze add a business. So for me to add that business or for me to start that new shop, I need to know the type of hustle I have. So I'll just come and select the type of business. So nikiguza hiyo option ya select hapo juu, inaniletea the various types of businesses zenye ziko hapo. So starting with agrovet, barber and salon, boda service, bookshop, butchery, car wash, carpenter, clothes shop, coffee shop. So it has all these shops, cosmetics and beauty, education, electronics. So kuna all those categories. So utasoma through as you try to get the correct kind of shop yenye unataka kuanza. For example, in my case now, I want to start, for instance, a kind of shop that will be dealing with laundry. Laundry ni kufulia watu manguo. So that is the exact kind of business entity that I want to start. So nita search nipate laundry hapo, and then I press on next. So then what is the name of the business? So your business must have a name. Lazima biashara yako ikuwe na jina. So the name that you're going to give this, the name that I'm going to give this is the Aura Laundry Services. It's done not to be capital. Services. Okay. Of course, once I have that, that is okay. Then nitakuja nitafute location. So kwa location, I'll just type location is in a place like Nairobi, Utawala, some place like Utawala, Nairobi. So I'll just search for that. And then, of course, you can see the option of the map appears down there. So ikiapia hapo chini, that is the option I tap. Nikitap hiyo option, inanileta exactly to this map. On the map, I need to ensure that, of course, that I take my location, which is the stick that has hiyo stick yenye iko na hiyo na ya black yenye iko na a blue option, ndio location ya business yako. So now what you need to do is you need to make sure that you take that stick to the exact location. The stick itakuwa the center of the screen, so your work will be to move the map. For example, I don't know, I don't know places around that part of the Nairobi town, but I know it's inakwanga kwa Northern Bypass. Is it Northern Bypass ama ni Southern Bypass? Inakwanga kwa Southern Bypass. Yeah. No, yeah, it's supposed to be on this side, Eastern Bypass. Supposed to be on Eastern Bypass, and I will come and take this to be my region, Utawala Road, and of course nilete to the exact location penye biashara yangu iko. So assuming that my business is just on this first road of Utawala Road, inaweza kuwa around that point. So then once I get the exact location of my business, once I move the stick to the exact location of my business, the way I've moved it, I'll just press next. Nikiguza next, of course, the final thing is to just press next. And there is one thing I have to mention, that when you are setting the location, you must be very careful. Unafaa ujue that this is the location yenye map itakuwa inapea client wako akitaka kuja kwa shop yako. And of course, you need not to lose your customer, because customer akipewa the wrong direction na the wrong location, ataenda place yenye biashara yako haiko. And of course, you don't now generally benefit from that customer. So let us ensure that we set the locations correctly. One thing that you'll note is that this setup is already complete. The app is AI enabled. Because the platform is AI enabled, it gets to help us set the business in just a few seconds. Within 3 to 4 seconds, your business is all set. And of course, you can just now start trading and start selling on that specific business. Of course, I'll press that this is done. I'll press that this is done. Of course, you can see that For this case, the Aura Laundry Services is there. And of course, I have the professional business logo that is appearing there related to the laundry business, the name, and of course, that is our new business altogether. Nikirudi nyuma hivi, itanipeleka to that new shop, the Aura Laundry Services. Of course, because this shop is new, it will show my T-cash balance, the number of route tickets zenye nime-earn na other shops. The performance today for this shop will be zero. The transactions will be zero. The upcoming bookings zitakuwa zero bado, because this is a completely new shop. So how do I know whether the shop has been set correctly? Itakuja pale kwa business. So business iko hapo chini kabisa on your right hand side. Ukienda kwa business, then you should know that this shop that we have started is a services kind of shop. Yani laundry ni kuoshea watu manguo. So it doesn't have anything to do with customers coming for products. So customers wanaleta nguo zao zikiwa chafu, zinaoshwa na machine, and then they take them as they are clean. So this offers services. So sitaenda kwa inventory, itaenda kwa services. Nikiguza services, okay, the services are empty. Let me just, okay, move back. Inventory. Okay. So imezipeleka kwa inventory, imepeleka hizo services kwa inventory. Of course, zimeenda kwa inventory. So nikikuja kwa inventory, utaona like they are 299. Blankets cleaning ina cost 299 per kilogram. You have ironing ina cost 49 shillings per kilogram. And of course, the kind of services zenye na offer zinaapia hapo under the laundry services. So it is now my work for me to now edit and fix this shop. Venye tulisema una fix your shop, and the session fix your shop and prices in our first session of the week. Tulisema that once you get to have your shop now set up like this by the artificial intelligence, it may not necessarily reflect the kind of services or the kind of products that you offer. So itakuwa up to you sasa kukuja hapa kwa hii inventory and then fix this shop the way we fixed the shop under the fix your shop and prices. And that is it. Now we have a brand new shop all together. Okay, good. So now let us continue with the session and get to see how can you then add employees. Because ukiangalia sasa, I have the Aura Laundry Services. I also have the Aura Baba and Salon. Siwezi manage kukuwa nafanya biashara zote all by myself. So sometimes we inatubidi we employ some people to help us in our businesses. And of course, this is a good thing and always a good thing, because we offer solution to the job to job creation that has always been a challenge in our country. Sasa, for me to add that employee to the app so that they can be able to transact on my behalf kwa shop yangu using the app, they must first of all have a smartphone and have downloaded the app and of course signed in the app. So lazima employee mwenye nataka kuadd akuwe na app. That is the first thing. Apart from kukuwa na app, lazima pia akuwe amedownload the app na sign in. So kama sign in, then I just need to have their phone number and the phone number, okay, or the phone number they used to sign in. And then from there, it is just very simple to add an employee. So how do you do that? To add an employee, unakuja kwa ile icon iko on the top left hand side, the business logo icon for this new shop generally, hapo ndio utakuja. So ukikuja hapo, then the option of adding an employee falls as now option number, there is this 1, 2, option number 2. So option number 3. So there is the switch to personal profile. There is the switch to business, to other business profiles. There is the business info and employees. So utakuja hapo kwa employees. Ukikuja kwa employees, then there is the option of add an employee, because this shop does not have an employee. So it is up to me to add an employee. So to add an employee, nitaguza sasa next. Nikiguza next, lazima nikue na phone number yenye huyo employee wangu, huyo mtu nimepea job, lazima nikuwe na phone number yenye alitumia kuregister Tcash yake. So how do I get that phone number? Of course, sometimes atakuwa hapo akwambie put this number, but for my case I'll have to go to phone book and find the specific employee, na of course niweze kuweka namba yake hapa. So let me just do so quickly. I'll just move back a bit. Once I move back, niende nitafute namba ya huyo employee mwenye nataka kuadd. So the name of the employee is Lucy. So I'll go to phone book, pick on Lucy. Okay, let me just use this number, copied. I have copied the number. So once I've copied the number, then my work will just be to paste the number. So yes, to just paste the number, which is now very, very easy. Let me just retake the number. I think I took the wrong number. Haja register na hiyo 07. Okay, good. The number is now taken. So once I've copied the number, then the next thing that I have to do is to ensure that I now put the number as I've taken it now. So that is what I'll do. So I go back to the app. I come back to the app here, this space for the number. Okay, it has taken me back, but I'll just go to employees, the option employees, then add employee. I press on next. Then I want this phone number now here. Okay, good. I'll just paste it, but because there's 254, I need to remove that and then press on next. Okay, this user is not found. Let me try again. Let me put another phone number. So lazima akuwe ameregister na hiyo phone number. So kama hajaregister na hiyo phone number like you have seen, itakataa. So let me try this other phone number that she owns. Okay. Once I press next, of course you can see she comes there, Diana comes there. So I'll just confirm that I want to add that employee. So huyu employee wako atakuwa na different access levels. So there are different access levels zenye unaweza mpea. So unaweza kuwa employ that person as a manager in your shop. So that means huyu mtu anaweza access a lot of things about your business apart from managing employees, salaries, and viewing the wallet information. So anaweza fanya all the other things. Anaweza kusaidia kufix your shop, anaweza ona customers, anaweza ona the sales insights and everything, because you have given that person the mandate of being the manager. So then there is a trusted assistant. Trusted assistant ni mtu mwenye ako na the same restrictions kama manager, but again huyu pia hawezi access business info na hawezi view sales insights. So the sales insights are a privilege given to the manager only. The business info is a privilege given to the manager only. So the manager can edit the business information, but trusted assistant cannot manage that. Then there is this third level, which is the assistant. So the assistant anakuwa na the same restriction kama trusted assistant, but huyu pia haezi manage the inventory of the shop. So that means hawezi hata view customers na pia haezi view any service that you're offering. That means the only thing an assistant can do is to just sell, because they have the same restrictions as the trusted assistant, but have other additional restrictions. What does this show you? Ya kwamba you as the business owner, you still have control over your business. You are the one deciding that huyu mtu namuongeza as this in my business. This other person namuongeza in this capacity in my business. So that now these people are all working under you. So you still remain the boss in your business. So for example, I can add her as, for example, a trusted assistant, then I'll just save. Nikiguza save, okay, of course, just a moment. I don't know what happened there. Let me just go back again. Repeat the procedure. So I put the number. Okay, confirm. Then trusted assistant, I save. Once I So what happens is the moment you add this person, an OTP is shared to their Tcash, to their mobile phone number, and of course they get a notification that you want to add them as employee in your business. So akishajaza hiyo OTP kwa app yake, then what happens ni ya kwamba pia wewe utatumiwa another OTP to confirm that indeed you are adding this person. Why is this confirmation so important? So that we don't just add people to your business and somebody else cannot get to scam you and add some employees to your business illegally. Ndio maana anatumiwa OTP, anajaza, pia utatumiwa OTP yako ujaze. So once this has happened for both parties, then this person becomes an employee in your business and can be able to sell for you, for you in that business that you own. So allow me to just now show you how this appears when your employee has already joined, because I know she's not online right now. So how does it appear when she has joined? Allow me to just switch to a different shop altogether. So I'll move from the Aura Laundry Services. I'll go to a shop like the Aura Baba and Salon. I'll just switch back to that shop because I know I may join kwa hii shop as an employee. So I'll just move to the profile, to the business logo icon at the top left-hand side. So nitaiguza, then I come to employees. You can see now, on this shop, she's already a manager. I've already added her as a manager. So itakuwa inaapia hivyo when you have added one employee. So the app does not limit you to just having one employee. You can have as many employees as you can by simply adding new. Okay, add new, unaenda through the process that we have just gone through. Uta press next, uweke phone number. After kuweka phone number, an OTP will be shared to that phone number and an OTP shared again to your phone number as soon as they fill their OTP. And definitely that person becomes another employee in your business. So far, we have learned that with Tcash, you can own more than one business. You can own more than one outlet. With Tcash, you can be able to have your employees selling for you using the Tcash Soko app. Yani hii app inakuja kutusaidia pia kumanage employees because watakuwa wanatuuzia using the Tcash Soko app, and of course these are things that we can be able to view and monitor their performances. So then the final thing that you're going to learn under this session is how we can be able to pay salaries. Remember, we said that with Tcash, you can get paid through three methods. Njia ya kwanza ya kulipwa tulisema ni cash. So client anaweza kuja, anataka service, anataka product, but akona cash, akona pesa in terms of cash. You can be able to accept the cash and of course complete the transaction using the app. Kuna another client mwenye atakuja, anataka kuscan the Tcash Soko QR code. So nataka kukulipa na Tcash. So that money goes directly to your Tcash wallet. There is another client mwenye atakuja, anataka kukulipa using the M-Pesa payment, which is the external wallet. Pia hiyo pesa itakuja kwa your Tcash wallet. Because all this money is coming to your Tcash wallet as soft money, and you have added employees. Na employees when you may add pia wako na Tcash, then it is important for you to understand that you can pay them directly to their Tcash accounts. Okay, allow me to repeat that again. Because tumesema there are three ways in which you can receive money. Unaweza receive money in terms of cash, that is notes and coins. Unaweza receive money in terms of the scanning of the Tcash Soko QR code. Now, of course, unaweza receive money from M-Pesa, na hii pesa yote itakuja kwa Tcash wallet yako. Then there is something that I want us to understand. Ile kitu nataka to understand ni the fact that hii pesa yote, because kuna pesa una receive in terms of soft money na inakuja kwa Tcash wallet yako, unaweza tumia Tcash wallet yako kulipa wafanyakazi wako. Remember, you are paying them for work they have done in the business. So you can be able to pay them through the Tcash wallet. How do you do that? Utaenda pale kwa business logo icon, which is at the very top. Nikiguza the business logo icon at the very top, inaniletea the following options. There is the switching to the business profile or the personal profile. There is the option of business info. There is the option of employees, and there is the option of salaries. Because I've already added an employee, sasa nitaenda kwa hii ya salaries. Nikiguza salaries, then utaona the only person I have is Diana as an employee in my shop. So what do I need to do? I just need to press the pay yenye iko hapo in blue. So once I press the pay, na enter the amount that I want to pay. So depending with the agreement tumekuwa nayo. So maybe you are paying that employee per month, per week, maybe unamlipa per day. So depending on the agreement there, uta enter the amount. Ukienter the amount, unaguza next. And then you press on pay. And then the only thing you have to enter there is the PIN code and then verify. Ukienter PIN and verify, the payment will be processed. Note this, you cannot pay kama hauna Tcash balance enough kulipa hiyo pesa. So you can only pay with Tcash when you have enough money in your Tcash wallet to process that payment. So that is the only time you can be able to pay for the same. And that is how you can be able to, of course, manage multiple outlets, employees, and pay their salaries. So this brings us to the end of our session today. Manage multiple outlets, employees, and salaries. We have learned that with Tcash Soko, it is possible to, of course, one, have more than one outlet. So unaweza own more than one outlet with Tcash Soko. We have also learned, number two, that you can be able to add employees to your Tcash business. So unaweza ongeza employees. So that is something else that we have learned. And of course, we have also learned that with Tcash Soko, you can be able to pay employees their salaries using the Tcash Soko app. And of course, when you pay the salary, iwe inakuja hapa kwa wallet. Ukikuja kwa wallet, inakuonyesha the Tcash balance, the pay later activities zenye uko nazo, and then of course unaweza ona that there is a payment that has been made to Diana. Of course, these will show there. And I hope that is clear. In case you have any question on how you calculate salaries, kindly get back to me via the comment section below. I'll be responding to your questions as soon as I see them. Have a great evening. Let us keep on transacting with the Tcash Soko app to benefit from the goodness of the Tcash Soko platform. Have a great evening. See you in our next session. Thank you.